3D audio is going to be
Sony
a game
has
changer in the
entered
world
a
of video games. I'm
generation.
pretty sure Tecmo Bowl has a speed run.
Hey, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or whenever you're listening to this. It's morning for me. It's like incredibly early, and it's seeming to be increasingly the only time I can do this show. Which, like, you know, I'm more of a laid-back sort of let the world happen sort of guy. So to know that I now have to plan my mornings, to know, and I mean mornings, everybody. I don't mean like, oh, I'm just getting up, it's the afternoon. No, it's like 4:30, and to know that I gotta squeeze my show that I really love doing, and this time is like kind of a bummer. I won't even lie. This is what it feels like to be an adult, because I don't want to take it back. Anyway, let's get into some gaming news this morning. For those who don't know, Comcast has ended its deal with G4 TV's revival. G4 TV, for those who don't care or who just, oh, there's a train going by outside. No matter when I do this show, time of day, nothing matters, huh? Just loud stuff. Anyway, G4 was like the millennial MTV for video games. I don't know how else to put it. It had cool shows that a lot of us still remember fondly to this day, like XPlay and Attack of the Show. And, you know, they went away many years ago, like 2004 or some crazy long time ago. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but it wasn't a short amount of time from their disappearance to revival. So they got revived, which I was very excited for, and I know a couple other people who were, and they stream every day on Twitch for the most part, and then they have a YouTube channel, which is good, but I guess, you know, I guess they were also on TV, which I didn't know. Anyway, Comcast, you know, just didn't work out for them, so they've been pulled, and you know, Comcast has promised to help find those employees new jobs. We'll see if that actually works. I just don't know. It hasn't even been like a full year, you know. So, Konami, this is big news here. Konami has announced that Silent Hill is coming. They got a new logo. It looks, you know, it's minimalist. It's Silent Hill, you know, and they said be prepared for news. So I guess they're willing to share what was leaked a while back, which looked to be, if those pictures were real, Silent Hill remaster of 2, like in the vein of Resident Evil 2 remake. That Resident Evil's always a fucking trailblazer. You know, that Resident Evil 2 remake was just, it's a masterpiece. Even if you don't like horror games, you should go and play it. It just as a video game fan, because it is truly a masterpiece. And I already did a podcast on it, so I'm not going to rant about it. But it's obviously inspired by the success and continued success of the revival of Resident Evil, with, you know, the 2 remake, to a far lesser degree the 3 remake, which just wasn't up to snuff, and it was made by a different team. So it made a lot of money, but it was not in, like, if you put it side by side to that RE2 remake, it just falls apart on every level, and that's a goddamn shame, because 3 is amazing. Resident Evil 3 is amazing. Anyway, and then the Resident Evil, you know, 8, which was stellar. You know, just the continued success of the Resident Evil franchise. You know, Konami, you know, it's like, all right, let's give the people what they want, because people have been asking for a Silent Hill remake, you know, ever since Resident Evil remake, like, well, even before probably. Like, where the hell is the remake? And here we are. It's coming. So that is, for me, that's crazy exciting news, because I also love Silent Hill. On this channel, you've seen me play 3, you've seen me play 2. I love Silent Hill just as much as I love Resident Evil, so it's very, very exciting that we're getting more Silent Hill. I mean, just thinking about it, it's pretty cool stuff. Recently, the Bayonetta voice actress for the games is asking fans to boycott the game. You probably already know this, but if you don't, it's really interesting news. She says that she's asking fans to boycott the game because when Platinum came to her to do the voice for 3, they gave her a small offer, for money, and then she was like, well, this offer is nowhere near what I should be getting considering the impact of Bayonetta. They sent her back a revised offer of only $4,000, which obviously felt like a slap in the face for such a seasoned voice actress who's the voice of this iconic character. I mean, she's in Smash Brothers, she has her own games, all these fan websites, art, she's Bayonetta, And, so she, obviously was very hurt by this, and rightfully so. It's $4,000. You kidding me? What the fuck? How much money you make off just merch alone last year? Anyway, she didn't. She refused to do the part again, so she was replaced. Famous voice actress Jennifer Hill, I believe. But Hideki Kamia, Platinum Game CEO, very famous dude, notable for his online aggressive presence. He's pretty aggressive online. He posted it to Twitter, and he said some stuff about some stuff, sort of lawyery speak almost, but not really. And then he said, keep in mind my rules, because he bans people for Twitter stuff. And then after he did that, his Twitter mysteriously disappeared, or his social media presence mysteriously disappeared. Guess he's laying low to not pardon me for yawning, to not get embroiled in any heated online arguments, because it is very strange if that's the case, and if they really only offered 4,000, and I don't know why she would lie about it. If that's the true case there, then some explaining to do on the side of Platinum Games, considering the amount of money they've made and continue to make off of these franchises. So that was really sad news, and I hope things work out for her, and how they can reach some sort of conclusion. Yeah, he's been. I see the article here. He's been restricted on Twitter. So I assume maybe he said or did something on Twitter, and he got restricted. Regardless, I really do hope everything works out, because man, that sucks. That really sucks, And you voice a character like that. How long has Bayonetta been? You voice a character that long, and it must make you feel like, worthless. Moving on, the Splinter Cell remake's game director David Grivel, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. He's leaving Ubisoft and accepting a new position in a different game company. Now, it is never a good sign when a game director, any staff, really leaves your game. And not only leaves your game, leaves the company making the game. So we'll wait to hear more news about that. And I was just talking to my friends about how I was excited that Ubisoft is finally bringing Splinter Cell back. I wanted a sequel, but I'll take a remake. And then we get this news, and it's just takes the wind out of your sails. You've been hoping beyond hope for some good news, and it's no good news. No good news. Elden Ring has gotten, or is getting, I'm not sure if it's passed or not, but an update to make it considerably easier. I guess they want more people to keep playing. I honestly think Elden Ring is Game of the Year. It's crazy that it came out in January, and it's crazy that a game that came out in January is Game of the Year. But that just goes to show that how this year has been for gaming. I honestly believe that Elden Ring is Game of the Year, and it keeps getting updates, and just I hope they keep having all of the success. You know, those Souls games are. There's something else. There's something else. Oh man, what are we coming up? Oh, we're coming up on 10. All right, so I'm gonna leave the episode at that because it is my morning. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm gonna go get a bagel, and I'm gonna get ready to start my work day. And I hope all you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for listening. As always, if you like this video, or if you like videos like it and want to see more of it in your algorithm, just hit the like button for me and hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you next time.